Hey folks, welcome back. We're at Bookends in Warner, and with me today is Mike Jones from Knoxville Equipment. Mike, what's up?
Nice fall day.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And fall leads to winter, and winter leads to snow, and snow leads to snow blowing.
Yep.
And I'm sure nobody's thinking about it.
Just starting to get our first snow blowers into the season, and it's coming fast.
Yeah, you got that right. And I think probably the other thing, people, I mean, you know, end of the year, people, I don't know, they get anxious, crazy. They're not, you know, I mean, you got to put away your summer stuff, get out your winter stuff, and you guys can help with that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good time of year to bring your snow blowers in to get them serviced. A lot of people put them away with the old gas in it, with the gas issues you have with ethanol. A lot of times you'll have carburetor issues and things like that, and it's a good time to get those straightened out.
Instead of finding out on the first snowstorm.
Exactly, exactly. We don't want 100 phone calls the first snowstorm, my snowblower won't start, so.
No, that can get ugly.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
As far as your other equipment, you know, your lawn mowers, your weed whackers.
Popular time of year for fall cleanup too. It's the end of the season. Leaves are starting to fall, so people will start, you know, trying to get leaves picked up, bagging and things like that. And it's a good idea to get your lawnmower prepped for winter, so it'll be ready in the spring, rather than wait until the spring to start that.
Right.
And it's a good time of year. Usually those we don't mind scheduling once snow comes.
Right.
We try not to do them once we have a foot of snow on the ground, but you know, it's definitely a good time of year to do that also.
Now you're talking about leaving gas in a lawnmower or a snow blower.
Yeah.
Really at the end of the season, what should you do with?
At a minimum, you want to run a stabilizer. We sell Startron, which is a brand product. There's other good products out there. As long as it has to do with ethanol, it has to say for ethanol gas. If it doesn't say for ethanol in your stabilizer, it's not going to do you any good. A lot of times we recommend if you have a fuel shut off, shut the fuel off, run it out of fuel. Yep. Before you put it away. That way the carburetor isn't full of that ethanol gas. Even if you use stabilizer, it's not a bad idea to do that. Or drain the gas out of it or run it out of gas so you don't have any gas in it at all, and start fresh in the spring, or with your snowblower, you start fresh in the fall with new gas.
What's one of the things that you see, one of the mistakes you see a lot of homeowners do with their equipment?
Gas is one of the biggest ones. It really is. It's not treating their gas, or not servicing it, putting it away when it's still, like snowblowers, for example, the end of the season, they just stop using them. If they're on a paved road, or they'll get salt in them, and they'll have rust issues. Shear pins will rust solid, which will cause issues down the road, and not taking care of that gets expensive.
I never thought of that. Never thought of that. And of course, on the lawnmower, there's a gentleman I know who does lawn service, and he says he can go by somebody's lawn and tell if they have a sharp lawnmower blade.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, blades are a very neglected part. A lot of people, that when bagging season's coming up, a lot of times they'll complain their bagger isn't working. It's because the blades are worn out.
Really?
Because the blades have a high lift on them that helps blow the grass to the discharge side, to blow it up the into the bagger. But if you don't have sharp blade or new blades that have the high lift on, the lifts are worn out, it won't blow very well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. So even though grass cutting season's going away and the leaf season's coming up, you still need sharp blades.
Exactly. You're almost better off putting new blades on in the fall than you are in the spring. Because you've had probably put new blades on in the spring. They're worn out by fall, and if you're bagging, they're not going to bag well.
And if it's like my yard, I usually hit a rock once or twice during a...
Yeah, many people find rocks, yes.
You know, where did that come from?
Yeah.
You know?
Another thing people don't do as much as they should is clean their decks off. They get covered with grass, clippings, and if you let that sit, it'll rust your deck out.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we see that as a problem.
I almost had a fire once because of
that. That can happen also. Dry grass. Once the grass dries, dry leaves. Yeah, things get hot down there.
That's why I know they put a fire extinguisher on that. Now I know why it's there.
Yeah, exactly.
But great. And so they can go to your website, check your stuff out. You always got sales going on down there.
Yep. We have some end of season lawnmower sales on both Snapper and Massey Ferguson lawn tractors. We have some snowblower rebates going right now on some new snowblowers. That's going until the end of October, so it's a good time to get a snowblower.
Don't forget generators.
Absolutely, generator season's coming. Absolutely.
Right. Folks, go down there, Knoxville Equipment, check them out. They're great guys. Once again, something wonderful is happening in Warner. Back to you.
Check out more videos from the Kearsarge Chronicle here. And don't forget to click subscribe to keep up with everything going on in the Kearsarge Lake Sunapee region.